Good morning. My name is Jack Mackinson. I'm a retired martial arts instructor. I currently hold 3 black belts, a 2nd degree in Shotokan, a 3rd degree in Taekwondo, and a 5th degree in Taishoto Do, which is a hybrid of Shotokan karate and Taekwondo. The story I'm going to tell you is very inspiring to me, and it might be to you as well, but I felt the need to put it out there. About 6 years ago, I was in a position where I could teach inner city children self-defense and martial arts. I had been teaching this one particular young lady. Her name is Catherine Smith. We called her Cat, and I do have her and her parents' permission to mention that and to film and record the event. I mainly tried to teach the kids the physical stuff of the martial arts, the moves and the kicks and all that stuff, but also to instill a sense of self-confidence, because they don't have it much at that time, and a lot of respect for their teachers and their parents, and the difference between right and wrong, and when you can not only be right, but being able to be wrong and to admit that, because I think that has a major component of the martial arts. But anyhow, let's go back. I think it was 5 or 6 years ago. There was a local Tri-City tournament for martial arts, and it covered the Tri-County, and I had advised her parents that I think that she might be able to do the tournament and be okay with it. She was scared. She was terrified. But something inside her said she wanted to do it. So I took her, and her parents signed her in to do kata, which is kind of like a choreographed fighting moves and synchronization. And I also taught them how to spar or fight, as more of an emphasis on that, as well as self-defense. When we got there, the more and more we got closer to the auditorium and facility where this tournament was held, she got more and more anxious. And I talked to her about my past and how I felt about, first starting out and what it was like for me. And those feelings that were running through me about what I could do, what if I lose, what if I don't win, and that wasn't the point. The point is, in a lot of things in our lives, the point is that we show up. Win, lose, or draw. We show up, and you don't know if you're going to win or lose, but you give it your best shot. So she had completed her kata form, and I think she got first place, but it might have been second. I was busy because when I got there, I had to check in with the black belt officials to help run the tournament and to judge and things like that. And about 10 to 15 minutes later, I looked over at the end of the auditorium, and her parents were what they call gearing her up to spar and putting on the protective equipment. And I thought to myself, what is she doing? So I quickly went over there, and I said, what are you doing, Kat? And she goes, I'm going to spar. And I started talking to her a little bit, and then I turned around and I went to the parents, and I said, did you sign her up to spar? And they had replied, yes, we did. Well, we thought you knew about it. And I said, no, I don't. And so I thought about it, and I went back over to her, and I talked to her about what was going to happen, and that to give it her best and use those things, those tools, those techniques that I had taught you against your opponent. And, you know, she started to get more excited. She wasn't as nervous as she was when we first got there. So one of the center judges went over and said there's no one for her to fight in her division. There was no other little girl, you know, children, or her rank. She was an orange belt, which in our system was one step up from white. And the only opponent or child that was able to was a boy. And he was a year older than her, and he was 2 ranks higher than her. He was a blue belt. And I knew Kat well enough that she didn't care. If she got there to fight, she had no idea of what she could do, but she knew she could win if she tried hard enough, and I believed in her. So I had a couple of chats with her about what was going to happen, when to do what, when to do it, and it was amazing to watch her spar. It was kind of comical, but she had knocked the guy down a couple times, which I was glorified that she could be able to do that. Anyhow, she got first place by default because she was the only one in her division. And one of the judges came up and took the boy, the blue belt, and held up his belt to show that he was a blue belt, which was quite higher than Kat's. And she was jumping up and down. She was just so excited. And it was a moment in my life that was just, you don't see stuff like that before. You know, you see it a lot of times, but I had a first-hand, personal, close-up look at what that could do. And it just lets me know that time and time again, that if you pursue and you are tenacious and patient and want to get the job done, you can do it. So I made a little a video clip of that event, and I want to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you very much.
Dinner gear. Hey, Jack. Picture. What's wrong?
You signed them up for her to spar?
They said she sparred. We thought you knew about that.
No, I did.
Well, she's going to spar with the boy. I thought they were taught sparring, and someone lent her gear.
That's right.
They lent her gear. She's fine.
She's fine. She's a little girl.
Don't stop her, Jack. Come on. He didn't tell us anything.
She's on that call. She's all right.
Good girl, Catherine. Good girl. We're good. She good. She's upset. He's talking to her. Aww. Okay, here we go.
10 and 11-year-olds for fighting. Ring number 2, 10 and 11-year-olds begin.
This is Catherine sparring. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Ring number 1, 17 and under. Melissa, fine.
Here we go. Oh my gosh. Very good, touch. Here we go. Guys gotta cheer. Uh-oh. Gotta use your punch, cat.
That's what you want to be a mess of it. That's what you want to do.
Stop it.
I have no more players.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Here we go, Catherine. Here we go. Shoot. Come on, Cat. Pay attention.
That's calling the name you should break on attention. Break on concentration. That's all. You're breaking on concentration.
I don't know. I don't know. Yay! Woo! You can get out of it. Fred?
Huh? What was that? I know. That's long for who? Get a lay there. This is right there. Long for her.
Give her a hug, Cat! Give her a hug! Wow, what a competition! Oh!
I do it more faster than you usually like to get on any points at all.
Woo! Yay! Very good! Very good!
Great kick.
Second call, Blanco, 17 and under for fighting. Third call.
Can't wait to get her trophy. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Fifth call. Goalkeeper and judges report to ring number 2. Goalkeeper and judges report to ring number 2.
She ran and got it. She ran and got it. Got video. What do you want to say? First place.